is not like money to be tied up and hidden. Wisdom is like a bamboo tree. No one individual can embrace it. Only a wise person can solve a difficult problem. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone and when I'm able to upload this video. Today, I am very, very sad. I just closed from work. I've not even gotten home. I was so depressed. And because I try not to drink a lot of soft drinks, you remember, too much sugar. I also try not to drink beer because of the alcoholic content. So this is what Jamaica beer. It's an hybrid between a soft drink and a beer. This is INI TV. We are global and social commentators. Like we said before, wisdom. Wisdom. Where can you find wisdom? The first place you will find wisdom is from a wise man. And I'm making this video because I've got a lot of doubts on my mind. I've got a lot of things that is troubling me. Is Bola Ahmed Tinubu a wise man? Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been the president of Nigeria for the past 30 days. And he has not gotten one thing right. He has not taken one good decision at a start. He has gotten all wrong. After he has taken the decision, that is when he tried to amend. So the title of this video is Bola Ahmed Tinubu intelligent? Because wisdom and intelligence goes together. But from what we've just said, no one man can say he is wise. No one man can say he is intelligent. And that is why we are making this video. Not only to ask, is Bola Ahmed Tinubu intelligent? Does he has an intelligent team? Does he has those advising him? How come all his decision is wrong? All. He has not taken one decision at a go that is right. It is only after he has taken that wrong decision that he try to begin to modify, amend, rearrange, arrange. Wow. Today at work, I was so bitter. I was so bitter. I was talking to myself. Sitting down, I was just hallucinating. The line manager came to me and said, "Is everything all right?" I said, "Yes, everything is okay." And he said, "You don't look as if everything is okay." The truth is, I am not okay. How can Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his team make so much mistake? Remember when he went to Chatham House, he said that he's going to work with a team. Don't forget, I got a lot of messages from subscribers, friends, and fans of this channel. They said, "Why are you trying to educate this government on what to do? Leave them alone. Let them go astray." My brother, my sister, do you know that if anything goes wrong or things goes really bad, we are all included. We are all involved. We live in this country. We have families here. Your mother, your father, your sister, your auntie, your niece, your friends. If things is so bad, don't you think you will be affected? And that is why we keep shouting. We keep shouting, trying to tell this gentleman, "You are going the wrong way. You are going the wrong way." But like what the proverbial dog that will not listen to its owner. The same thing with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So what has he done that we are shouting now? First of all, Bola Ahmed Tinubu should know by now that Nigeria is like a three-legged pot. If one of these legs is broken, the pot cannot stand. If one of these leg of the pot is broken, the pot cannot stand. Bola Ahmed Tinubu forget that he was the president of Nigeria first before he became the president of ECOWAS or the chairman of ECOWAS. If he is not the president of Nigeria, if he was not given the president of Nigeria, which of us is still in court, we are obedient. I want to say that I remain obedient. I remain for good governance. I remain for Peter Obi. We are waiting for the court to decide. It looks as if the court is afraid of telling us the decision. But we are not in a hurry. They have said September 25th. We'll wait. We'll wait. They must take the decision that they have agreed upon. We will wait. So, first of all, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for now, we'll address him as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, should know that he is first the president of Nigeria. And that was why he got the position as the chairman of ECOWAS, because that position is reserved for the first citizen of any state from West Africa. So, if he tomorrow is no longer the president of Nigeria, he ceases to be the president or the chairman of ECOWAS. So somebody should please educate Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He has first obligation to Nigeria and Nigerians. I don't know. People should please enlighten him, educate him. His team. He said he has a team. What are they doing? What are they doing? He told Nigerians that he wants to attack Niger. Remember, because of the military coup that happened in Niger. And Nigerians have said no, he shouldn't do that. Attacking should not be the first thing to do. It has to be a negotiation, a diplomatic way of resolving issue. He has wrote to Senate, and Senate have politely told him no. But this man is head bent. He thinks he's the only intelligent man in Nigeria. He's head bent on going to attack Niger Republic. So what happened? Senate told him no. So what did he do now? You see, how can you go to the negotiation table with a threat? You're coming to negotiate with me, talk with me. Then you bring a pistol on top of the table, say, I give you 1 week. If you don't do it this way, you are in trouble. Then there was no need for negotiation. It is this negotiation that he has decided now, this diplomatic approach now, that he should have done first. It is only when this approach fails that you now say, okay, let's look for alternative. And for God's sake, this is an internal problem. For God's sake, this is an internal problem. The citizens have not come out and say they are disturbed or they are angry. In fact, they are happy that the military has come in. For God's sake, somebody should tell Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this is an internal problem of Niger. That is not enough. This co-plotter has even formed a cabinet, have even formed a government, and they are starting working. And don't forget, Niger is our neighbor. Is our neighbor. A lot of Nigerians are in our military. A lot of Nigerians are our wives. A lot of Nigerians are our husbands. And their kids from both countries. So what do you think will happen? Logically speaking, because of the cultural, social, religious resemblance between the northern part of Nigeria and Niger, it should be clear to Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his team that the northerners will not accept. They would not accept. And we've said this, Nigeria is like a three-legged pot. If one is broken, that pot cannot stand. Because of the Biafra agitation, we are finding it difficult in standing this spot. The reason why this spot has not finally been broken is that some Igbo men, those from the east, it is not all who is in support of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu approach. I'm not saying his approach is good, I'm not saying it's bad. That is a discussion for another day. It's not all. That is why the pot is still standing. And apart from that, ECOWAS is supposed to be for unity, bringing all the West Africa states together, West African countries together. And what Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done now has split ECOWAS into three parts. A lot of people are saying he has to follow what was arranged, the order. But as the president, if he really knows your onions, whatever has been arranged, if it does not tally well, you have right to say, no, we are not doing it this way. Some say he's been pushed by America and France. I also think so. But if he's been pushed by America and France, it's because he allowed himself to be pushed. He allowed himself to be pushed. First of all, we are aware that France have more than 1,000 troops in Niger. America equally has close to 1,000 troops in Niger. Why do you want, if you know you are going to do the right thing, why not just take your troop and attack another country? They are knowing fully well it's the wrong thing. That is why the America and the France have not joined troops together and attack. We all know it's all for interest. They want to use an African state against, so that it will not look as if they are interfering, so that they will say it's an African affair. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, please be wise. Please be wise. And please be wise. He has divided Africa now into three. Information reaching us said that Burkina Faso, Mali, Chad said they are going to fight alongside with Niger if ECOWAS dare or any other country dare to attack. And we also learned that countries like Liberia, Ghana, Togo, Benin says it's unwise, it's unreasonable, it's illogical, it's stupid for ECOWAS to say they are going to use military intervention on Niger. So it is only Gambia, Sierra Leone, Senegal is shaking, and Nigeria that is going to contribute the military to attack Niger. And the last meeting that was held by ECOWAS, Economic Committee of West African States, that's the body, that says that they are going to form a standing army. Standing army. So they are beginning to retrieve their step backward. It's not as if we are going to attack now. Now we want to form a standing army. There's nothing wrong if ECOWAS have a standing army. But the issue now is, now that you are saying you are going to form a standing army, a lot of people interpret it that the army that you are forming will be used to attack Niger. That is a problem for Nigeria. Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not even take it into consideration that there are Nigerians in Niger, there are Nigerians in Burkina Faso, there are Nigerians in Mali, there are Nigerians in Chad. What is the fate of Nigerians in this country? Because they will not say Bola Ahmed Tinubu is waging war against us. They are going to say Nigeria is leading ECOWAS to fight us. And so they will tag all Nigerians as enemy. Nigerians living in Mali are so much. You see, a lot of people have traveled out of Nigeria because Nigeria is economically not good for nobody. So a lot of people are going outside Nigeria. There are Nigerians in Burkina Faso, in Mali, in Chad. What is going to be the fate of these Nigerians? They could be killed. They could be killed. And this country will have justification because they are at war. Your country is an enemy. Look at what is happening in Ukraine. Do you know how many Ukrainians are dying every day? America keep supplying the weapons. It's not as if these weapons are free. They are accumulated debt that whoever come in as the president of Ukraine will have to pay. Don't think this weapon that they are supplying, they are teaching them, they are training their military is free. No, they are going to pay. At the end of the day, Ukraine is going to be a double loser. That's for that. So now, Nigeria are also divided too. Apart from the European, the African West African country that is divided, Nigerians are also divided too. We have seen a lot of picture. People are protesting in Sokoto against Tinubu. I just want to chip in this one in. Yesterday, Nigerian embassy in Niger was burnt down. So in Sokoto, people are protesting. The Northerners are telling Bola Ahmed Tinubu that these are the Nigerians that voted for you, and you're bringing war to them. And this invariably is a revolution that a lot of Niger were called in to come into Nigeria and vote. So the Northerners are saying these are Nigerians that voted for you. You are biting the finger that have fed you. So my brother, my sister, I know a lot of people will be angry with me now. Say, why are you telling Bola Ahmed Tinubu where he has gone wrong, so that he might or we correct himself? But the truth of the matter is, if Nigeria as a country collapse, we are all in this together. And that is the reason why we were agitating, calling for Peter Gregory Obi. Now, Nigeria is in a state where things are much, much worse than it was some 30 days back. Only 30 days, Bola Ahmed Tinubu in government has brought calamity, has brought doom, and the prospect of Nigeria look bleak. Which way forward? Why do we have a man who is not wise and could not gather a team of wise men? A lot of people have said that, just like what we say, that the dog that will go astray will not listen to his owner's whistle, because Tinubu has been destined to fail. Tinubu has been destined to break down Nigeria. Tinubu has been destined to collapse Nigeria. He will listen to no one. We just pray that by the time he is gone, we all will still be in one piece. This is INI-TV. We are global and social commentator. Is Bola Ahmed Tinubu intelligent? Does he have intelligent team? Well, we'll leave that question for our subscribers. Please comment. It's important. We want to know your point of view too. Remember, it takes two to tango. If it's the first time you're coming across this video, this is INI-TV. We are global and social commentator. Because of this Nigerian issue, we have streamlined all our video, channeled all our video towards Nigeria, hoping that God will not let Nigeria collapse during the reign of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So please, if it's the first time you're coming across our video, we'll ask you to subscribe to this channel, like and comment. It's important that you like, because when this video gets a lot of like, YouTube recommend it to a lot of other users. Comment too, like we said, nobody knows it all alone. And for our returning subscribers, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, we love you, but God love you most. And as it is the culture in this channel, we will catch you when we make another video. Until then, we'll say chooks, ciao, adios, au revoir, hasta la vista. Bye bye. Thank you.